I see a problem. My B-rails are too short. So how big should they have been? 18 inches. What did I write down? 15 7/16. Well, that ain't gonna work. I got a commission for a large planter box. I did it in SketchUp, so I'll show you that. So now let's see if I can actually make this planter box from my SketchUp plan that I knew absolutely nothing about before I started this. And I created a cut list. Let's see if the cut list works. I did get everything cut for this first planter box, except for a couple of pieces. But what we are going to do is we're going to put together a couple of kits so that I can build sides and start putting some stuff together. All right, let's see if we can put a B side together here. If I can remember how this is supposed to work. I've already messed up because this goes on the other side, not this side. What's going to be the best way to do this? I gotta flip these over, don't I? Can you get that for me? Thanks, I appreciate the help. So that's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. This is gonna go here. And that's gonna go there. I see a problem. My B-rails are too short. So how big should they have been? 18 inches. What did I write down? 15 7/16. Well, that ain't gonna work. All right, let's see if I can find something that I can make some B-rails out of. Okay, I got my square out just to make sure everything's all squared up and nice. We're gonna glue this first piece on, and then we're gonna tack it with some brad nails. Okay. Don't you love watching those YouTubers that have everything already all figured out before they even shoot a video? Now, can we get these rails in, is the question. I think that's going to work. Okay, let's see if I can make the X. By my calculations, this should be 22 15/16. And I would say that's short. Son of a bitch. I did this in SketchUp and I took all the measurements from SketchUp. Something's wrong. Okay, I cut another piece and I think that's going to work. And this time I did it by just marking it, not measuring it. But let's find out what it was supposed to be. 24 3/4. Now the thing that scares me about that is I've cut all the pieces for A too. That means that all my A's are wrong too. That's an awful lot of wood to throw away. I'm beginning to think I don't like this prototyping thing. So now I got to figure out what the angles are. Nope, that's wrong. Absolutely wrong. Man, couldn't one of y'all speak up and tell me I'm screwing up? I gotta remember which mark that is now. Everybody remember which mark that is. Yeah, I know, you couldn't even see it. Well, it fits. Of course, I cut the wrong side, so now I gotta sand this. Well, so this is what a frustrating day in the wood shop looks like. These are the short B pieces that I cut, which obviously are way too short. So those aren't gonna work. However, one saving grace is, remember these rails that I had to cut longer pieces? The shorter pieces will work for this. Here's the $1,000,000 question. Do they fit? Yeah, they fit. They just don't line up very well. I think I'm going to take a 1/2 degree off of both of these sides and see what happens. I can make that work. Okay, let's get an A side out and let's see if we can get one of those together and see how bad I screwed that up. We need 2 legs, 2 of the short X pieces, 2 rails, 2 long X pieces, and then we need 4 panel boards. Try to keep this as square as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This has to go here, but I need a spacer that is 2 widths wide because the B side has to fit inside this. Now, here's the big question. Will this fit across here? Oh, I think it might. That's gonna work. What about these? Holy crap, I think this is gonna work. All right, let's fix a couple of things and then let's get the gluing and nailing. There's an A-frame. So this turned out to be 20 degrees, which is what I originally thought, and then I changed it, and I'm out of nails. All right, we will call that good. Now, I gotta figure out these. All right, I jumped ahead a little bit, but not too shabby. A little finicky right in here, but I think it looks okay. I think it's gonna be all right. So now I've got an A and a B. What do you think? Should we see if they're gonna fit together? You can see the gap up there, so that A panel is a little bit warped, which is to be expected. But here's how this side looks. It fits pretty good through here. I think with some glue and some screws and some clamps, I can get all that to match up. I think we're good. All right, well, it's time for a little assembly. As you can see, I've got this thing clamped within an inch of its life. And the reason is because if you look in there, those boards are a little bowed right there. And so on this face here, so they're pushing against those other boards, so they're keeping it from closing up. I may hit it with a sander just to kind of try to knock that down just a little bit. All right, let's see if that helped us any. See that huge gap right there? That's what I'm trying to close up here. The board, I'm expecting the board to be just a little bit warped because they're fence pickets. They're going to be warped. What I really want to do is pull that in. I'm good that way now. Why is that not closed? Now I got a gap here that I didn't have before. What happened? Anybody got any ideas? Why is that not closing? Oh, is that it? That's it, right there. That board right there, that's the problem. All right, I can fix that. Okay. That feels good. Let's check the other side. Other side's perfect. All right, so now let's try this one more time. Let's put it together. I kicked you again, didn't I? Yeah, I know, you're looking at my back. I'm working on it. Give me a second. All right, that's as good as that gets right there. Okay, let's put a few more in and see what happens. Actually, let's take that clamp off and see what happens. See if it stays. Hey, look at that. I was a little skeptical. Now all we have to do is do the other side. All right, you're looking at the bottom of the box. This is going to be the rail that is going to hold the floorboards. And I added these cleats right here because I didn't like how the boards were fitting together, and it helped a little, but it's still not perfect. But it's pickets, so it's all you can ask for. I will tell you this project has kicked my butt, and I don't ever want to build another one of these. Well, I had to take the clamps off because, of course, I forgot that I wanted to glue this. So, man, this project has just been one comedy of errors after another. Wait till we get to the floorboards. I'll show you what I did on that. I can tell you I didn't charge enough for it. If I haven't already told you that, I probably did. But the amount of time that I've spent on this, trying to make it all perfect and right. All right, there's a frame rail. Okay, in my infinite wisdom, whenever I was designing this in SketchUp, I went through and I checked all the measurements of everything to make sure that I had the right measurements for every part in this. Half of this box didn't work, like you've already seen. But that right there is what I measured the bottom boards to be. And I thought, well, maybe I did it on the bottom and I didn't do it on the inside. Nope, it didn't matter. It's just way short. So I got to cut new bottom boards so that we can put the bottom in this thing. Okay, these two were on the bottom of the pile. They dried and they bananaed. I'm going to try to use them for floorboards because it's about all they're going to be good for. All right, let's see if my plan worked. It's kind of a messed up board, but it'll be okay. All right, let's see if it fits. Hey, look, I did something right. I'm going to have to finagle these around the cleats. I need to get the spacing right on these, and then we're going to attach them and put them in. We're in the final stage. I got the top rails cut, so now all I got to do is install them. So I'm going to go with a 3/4 inch overhang all the way around. Okay. Now I cut the short rails long because I'm not positive on what they should be cut to. So I think 24 inches, but I cut them at 25. And glad I cut them at 25. I think I'm only about a 1/2 inch long. And I think I'm going to fit these one at a time, just to be sure. Well, anybody see a problem with that? Man, I swear, it is just one thing after another. All right, let me go cut a new one. Okay, I decided to leave that board until last. I'll fight it at the end. But these were supposed to be 24 inches. I cut them at 25. 25 seems to be right. I don't know why, but again, none of this has worked out like I wanted it to. All right, I'm gonna move you over here so you can see something. And I'm going to go ahead and put this board on. If I can get one on and get it right, the rest of this should fall in place. Okay, let's put the long rail on. I don't know what happened, but that screw. I missed. How did I miss? Holy shit, how did I miss? No. Well, it's underneath, you're not going to see it. But now what about all the rest of my screws? Well, I got it on, and I didn't have to drill a new hole, which is good. Okay, I'm going to go do the rest of these. Quit showing you how badly I'm screwing up. Well, it's about 9:30 at night. I had to shut the garage door because I was getting too loud for the neighbors. So I try to be a good neighbor and shut things off early, but I had to get these done. They are officially done. They are picking them up tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So I'm actually on time, believe it or not, with all the mistakes I made. There you go. These are 44 inches long. They are 22 inches wide and 22 inches tall. That took a crap load of pickets. My floor right here was all full of pickets, and now I've got scraps left, and that's about it. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. I could have sold small planters and made a lot more of them and made more money. I probably won't be doing this again, but if I had sold them for 150 bucks a piece, maybe.